Hi, for today's session we are going to do some standing moves. We're moving a little bit faster in our Vinyasa style, so this video is primarily for those who can stand and come down to the floor completely unaided. If that doesn't sound right for you, then please check out the rest of my videos on my channel. I'm an accessible yoga teacher producing videos that you can do at home to suit all bodies and abilities. So let's get started. All you need today is your mat and yourself, nothing else. We'll begin in mountain pose, palms facing forwards, taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, closing the eyes, gently lifting the heels, placing them down and lifting the toes, rocking backwards and forwards here. Take a little look down at your feet. Lift all 10 toes off the mat, stretch out the toes, and begin to place one toe down to the mat at a time. Stand still here. Connect with the mat below you. With a breath out, draw the shoulders down. Send energy down the arms through the fingertips. Bring a slight bend into the knees, draw the belly in. Feel secure and grounded here. Notice the sensations in your body. Maybe the slight sway or movements here and there. And begin to soften the hands, soften the feet, and begin to sway from side to side. Come back to center. We're going to bring our feet a smidge wider than hip distance apart. Sweeping the arms up. Interlace the fingers at the top, reaching tall. And find a little bend into the side. And to the other way. Back to center. Drop the hands behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Fingers are interlaced. Lift the gaze. Start to fold forwards, bending into the knees. Drawing the arms up behind you. Feel the stretch down the back of the legs. Release the hands to your mat. Take hold of the elbows and sway from side to side. Release the hands to the floor. We're going to place them down in front of us. Step back into plank. Option to drop the knees here if a full plank is too much for you today. Press the hands into the mat. Start to find your down dog. Pedaling your feet. If a down dog is too much today, you may want to find a puppy instead. Bringing the hands to the top of the mat, forearms down, keeping the bum high. Take whichever variation feels good for you today. Find stillness in your chosen position here, your down dog or your puppy. Press through the chest. Roll the upper body forwards, coming into a high plank or a supported plank with knees down. Press back to your down dog or your puppy. And once again, roll forwards for that plank. And drop the knees. Make the knees nice and wide, sinking back into your child's pose. Big toes together. Sitting the bum down onto the heels. Give a little wiggle from side to side. Notice how that feels. Rest the head on the mat. Walking the hands to the top of the mat here, finding a nice stretch into the shoulders. Look to the top of the mat as we roll forwards, coming through our plank, our down dog, or your chosen variation. We're going to start to come to the top of the mat. Joining me in a forward fold. Start to find your half lift as you breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep the arms all the way up as we come all the way through standing, finishing with hands to prayer. We're going to repeat that. Follow the breath down. Forward fold, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Find your down dog or your puppy. Roll through to plank. Drop the knees. Sink all the way back to child's pose. Rising forwards. Joining me in a plank. A down dog. And stepping to the top of your mat. Move through your half lift. Forward fold. And rise all the way up. Draw the belly in. Let's go through that series of moves again. Follow the breath down. Hands to the mat. Plank or supported plank. Down dog or puppy. Roll the chest forwards. Drop the knees. All the way back to child's pose. Roll forwards. Find your variation of plank. Down dog or puppy. And come to the top of the mat. And whichever way feels good for you. Joining me in a forward fold. We'll inhale together for a half lift. Breathe out, forward fold. Rise all the way up. Bring the hands to heart. Take a moment to notice how you feel, where we've built warmth in the body. Focus on the breath. And you're going to join me at the long edge of your mat. Feet are wide. Toes facing forwards, as if we're on train tracks. We're reaching our arms up. Interlace the fingers. Find a bend from side to side. This time draw the arms in front. Pull the shoulder blades apart, tuck chin to chest. Take the arms behind you as we did before. Interlace the fingers, draw the shoulder blades together, lift the gaze. Start to hinge forwards, keeping the legs straight. Bend into the knees as we roll back up. Sweep the arms high. Bring the hands to prayer. We're going to bring one arm to one leg, same side. Sweep the arm high. Finding a stretch down the side of the body. We'll take it all the way to the other side. And back through center. We're changing our feet now. So our feet are in a diagonal, so kind of 45 degrees pointing to the corners of your mat. Reaching the arms up, draw the belly in. As we breathe out, we're bringing our arms into cactus. So right angles at the arms, at the elbows. I'm pressing my arms behind me so I can't see my hands or my elbows as I sink down with my knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Once more. And rise up. Bringing the hands to heart center. Begin to walk the knees in. Come into the top of your mat. Roll down, find your forward fold. Bend into the knees. Really release the upper back and the neck. Breathing in for half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the mat. Step all the way back to your plank. Taking your variation of down dog or puppy. If you're in your down dog, pedal those feet. See if you can walk the feet closer to the hands. Rolling through to your plank. Dropping the knees. Sink all the way back into child's pose. Walking the fingertips to the top of the mat as much as you can. Find some nice length through the arms. Focus on the breath. Going to walk our hands across to one side of the mat. Press the chest down into the knee towards the mat. Bring it all the way through to the other side. Finding a stretch down the side of the body. Coming back through center. And we'll finish today in our child's pose. This is the perfect opportunity to stay focused on your breath. Taking the next few minutes of your day to notice how you feel, both physically and mentally. If you have time, you could do a little meditation, a little bit of relaxation here. Or you can carry on with the rest of your day. Whatever you plan to do now, try to move slowly and mindfully. Being gentle with yourself, knowing that you have the strength that you need to get through the rest of your day. I'll see you soon.